Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Rob's Movie Reviews. This week I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite medieval fantasy adventure movies, the film Excalibur, which was released by Orion Pictures in 1981. But real quick, before I get started, I'd just like to take a moment to remind everybody, if you're watching me on YouTube right now, my videos can also be found on Bitchute, and vice versa. If you're watching me over on Bitchute, you can find me on YouTube. So, with that being said, let's dive into this movie. This is a terrific movie. I absolutely love it. It is a well written, well told story. It's a lot of fun to watch. It stars Nigel Terry, Nicole Williamson. Nigel Terry plays King Arthur, Nicole Williamson as Merlin the Magician. And in my personal opinion, I think he really steals the show. Merlin is a great character. He's written well, and Nicole Williamson just really knocks this one out of the park. He's great in the role. It also was the springboard for Liam Neeson. I believe this is his first feature film. He plays Sir Gawain, one of the Knights of the Round Table. And Patrick Stewart is in this film. I believe one of his first feature film appearances, as he appears as Arthur's wife, Guinevere's father. The movie basically chronicles the legend of King Arthur. It They take a lot of liberties, as far as the way the official legends are written down. They take some liberties. Some things are kind of out of sequence a little bit, as to the way, again, as the way it's written down. But as far as I know, there is no real official storyline or continuity to the Arthur legends, and there's a lot of contradiction in the various stories. They contradict one another. This movie, they just take the most recognizable aspects of the Arthur legend and build on it and write it into a nice, long, cohesive story. But it's again, it's very well written. It's a wonderful film. The acting in this movie is outstanding. There's no one in this film that delivers a bad performance. It's just outstanding acting. You could tell this was a lot of relatively unknowns and upstarts in the film industry, as far as the actors, and they really believed in the project they were working in. You could see it because they were enjoying what they were doing, and they put everything they had into this film, and it's great. It's a good movie. It is directed by John Borman. The cinematography is by Mr. Alex Thompson. Absolutely beautiful cinematography. I mean, the visuals in this movie are stunning, and a good move on their part. Instead of filming the movie in England, which one would expect since it is the legend of King Arthur, they opted to film the entire movie in Ireland, which is actually a much more picturesque, much prettier countryside. It gave more stunning visuals to the film. I believe most of the movie was filmed in County Tipperary, which is one of the most beautiful regions of the island of Ireland. And it just stunningly beautiful movie. It's just everything about this film is class act. The acting, the directing, the writing, the like I said, the cinematography, the costume designs. This is a well thought out, well written, well acted film. If you're a fan of medieval adventure movies, or a fan of interested in the legend of King Arthur, a fan of the King Arthur legend, this is an absolute must if you haven't seen it already. The film, like I said, was released by Orion Pictures in 1981. It did relatively well. It brought in $35 million worldwide box office off an $11 million budget. So it was a profitable film. It was a good venture for Orion Pictures. And like I said, if you haven't seen this movie, You definitely need to check it out because it's an outstanding film. It's a wonderful adventure, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm going to wrap this up. It's kind of a short video this week, but definitely check out Excalibur if you haven't seen it already. I'm not sure whether or not it's available on any of the streaming services. I imagine it has to be available out there somewhere on the internet, but it is available on Blu-ray and DVD. Being an older movie, you could probably pick it up for $5, at Walmart. Just dig through the $5 bin. That's actually where I found this at, was at Walmart in the $5 Blu-ray bin. It's a great movie. You really need to check it out. And with that, I'm going to wrap this video up. And until next time, y'all take care.